everyone and welcome to Makeup Fridays, and today I'm going to be doing the MTV Movie Awards 2009, and I'm actually surprised I haven't done this one yet because I've been meaning to do it for a long time. I guess I just got wrapped up in everything else that I just forgot about it. So I'm doing it today, and before I start, I made a new vlog, so go check it out. Click the link right here, sorry. And you will, it's just a really fun video. Again, that channel is totally dedicated to vlogs and to show off my fun side as well as my makeup side. So yeah, and I also tell you what nail varnish I'm wearing, so go find out what nail varnish I'm wearing in that video too. So I've started off with using Nivea's Radiance Boosting Moisturizer. Great moisturizer, I'd really recommend buying that. And I'm going to be applying the Gosh foundation in number 11 Porcelain with my Avon foundation brush. Now I've gotten used to this foundation brush. Synthetic brushes aren't that bad. You just need to, if you don't clean them properly, they will get really greasy. So you need to clean them really thoroughly. And this is a really pale color, and I will be putting like a bronzer over the top. Okay, and to add a little bit of shine, or add a little bit of shimmer, I'm just going to apply Benefit Stack Gel Primer, just as a highlighter. Next I will be applying powder, and that's any powder really. I'm using my Avon Ideal Shade. Next I'm going to be applying a bronzer. It's a light bronzer, it's Bourgeois Blush number 85. I'm just going to be applying that in the shape of a 3 at the side of my face. So it's just the usual kind of facial routine that I usually do for my videos. Okay, now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, and it's the usual routine for that, as I drop everything. Usual things apply: the brush, the colour, and the mascara. And I'm using Avon's Glimmer Stick Brow Definer in dark brown. And then once you're happy with the colour, you just apply a light layer of clear mascara. Next we're going to do eyeshadows. So I'm going to be applying the Urban Decay Primer Potion to the eyes, and I mainly do this. You don't need to do this, but for this it's a particularly smoky eye, so especially if you're wearing this for a night out or a special occasion, you wouldn't want to take any risks. You would want to make sure that it stays on all night, and to do that, to make sure it stays on all night, just a little bit of this primer potion, seriously, don't need that much, but by that much, like a little teeny dot for each eye would do the trick, and keeps your makeup on all night long. So again, you don't need to do it, it's just a precautionary step, because you don't want to be constantly worrying about how your makeup's faring. And I'm going to start off with, I think you're probably so bored of this colour, but I'm going to start off with Chopper and Sin. I think I'm going to start off with Sin first, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush for that. And this is Sin. This is it. And this is, I found out the name of this palette, it's like the Ammo palette, I think. But it's the most popular palette, and it is. It's got all the good colours. And I'm just going to apply that as a base coat with the fluffy brush. apply that all over the eyelid and just extend it past the crease just a little bit, but not completely up to the brow bone. Don't overdo it. And then underneath the eye as well. Next, I'm going to be using a Ruby and Millie brush for this, and I'm going to be applying the chopper with this. Oh no, actually I'll use this brush for the chopper. I'm going to use this one. It's a thinner brush than the Ruby and Millie brush. I'm going to be applying chopper to the inside of the eye and just above the crease. Just in a thin line to outline the top, kind of like that. I get kind of like a straight line going on down here. So it's kind of going up in a circle and then straight down. I'm going to be using the Ruby and Millie brush, and I'm going to be switching to, I don't know the name of this palette, but I call it the bamboo palette because it's actually made of, this is bamboo. But I'm going to be using Twice Baked, and that is this one here. It's a matte, it's like smog, but it's matte. It's a dark brown, and it's a matte colour. And I'm going to be applying that to the eyelid only. So I'm just going to push that on with the brush. Just the eyelid, don't go over the eyelid. And again, this colour doesn't have to be too neat, because after there's going to be liner going on the lash line. So if you leave a gap like that, it doesn't really matter. Clean off that brush and use the same colour, but I'll use the thin brush again. What I'm going to be doing is going to lightly line the lower lash line, but just really lightly, and then a really thin line. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean off that brush, and I'm going to be using I think Polyester Bride, and I'm going to go back to the Ammo palette. And Polyester Bride is basically just a white eyeshadow. I'm just going to be applying that in a light layer just underneath the brow bone. What I'm going to do is just to blend those colours, I think. I'm going to go back to the blending brush and just clean it off, make sure all the colour's off it, and then just blend in. Just to smudge the lines, smudge any harsh lines that you may have. And now for the fun part, I'm going to be using a thin brush, really really thin brush, and my Urban Decay cream liner in 0, which is black. And I'm going to be applying this in a thick line from the inner corner outwards, making not really a flick at the end, but just quite a thick line at the end, and a subtle flick. And I'm going to line the underneath the lower lash line as well. So I'm going to do it gradually, looking down at the mirror. Just doing little strokes at first, just to get your bearings. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. And what I've done with the bottom lash line is I've just put a thin line, not too neat. And what I'm going to do then is, if you already have like a smudger or something, take it. I'm taking the one that came with the Urban Decay cream liner. It's specifically designed for that. It's like just a little rounded smudger. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smudge the lower eyeliner just a little bit. And for mascara, I'm going to be using Benefit's Bad Gal Lash. And just because I had it at hand. want to put mascara on both your top and bottom lashes, more so on the top lashes, because I think well, I don't actually, well, maybe she may or may not have false or like lash inserts, because it seems at the edges it's really fluttery, so I can't really see any false eyelashes, but so really overemphasize the top lashes, especially at the edges. So what I'm going to do for lips is just keep it really natural. So I'm going to apply Rimmel London Stay Glossy in 120 Non-Stop Glamour. And I know Kristen doesn't usually wear glosses, she doesn't really like them, but this is the perfect colour, and it gives a nice soft edge to a really strong eye. So that's your look for today. I hope you enjoyed it. This is actually I'm not here today. This was I actually recorded this a couple of days ago because, as you're probably watching this, I am moving into my new house for my second year of uni, as I've been ranting on about in videos because I'm so excited about it. So maybe as you're watching this, I will be unpacking and I will be moving in or traveling to my house at the very moment that you're watching this video. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I shall see you soon, and hope everything's alright with you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!